There's another Darkspawn thingy. Asteriums. Demands of the Qun. Oh, Iron Bull was looking for me here as well. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna focus on what we came here for first, because we have Varric with us. So I'll go here, and we'll backfill on the other stuff in due time, afterwards.
I've news, sir.
No, thank you. That's fine. Last time we were here, we just got to the entrance of that cave. It looked very dwarven in appearance. It wasn't just a simple cave entrance. It was elaborately decorated, like an Orzammar thing. Red Templar stronghold. Yeah, it's a dwarven port. Hello, Ram. Feel free to stay away, because I think things are gonna get nasty pretty soon. Oh, you guys are out here. It's open now. So we're gonna have Red Templars. Are we gonna be okay? We've gotta be. Why is it still raining inside?
More red lyrium. Ugh, I'm sick of this shit.
Your favorite. Oh, it's a small... It just goes out. Darewind's mouth. If I can get that, I'll get it. Oh! Seeds! Black Lotus seeds! That's new.
So, kid, why human?
It was the shape that would help.
Huh. Most people don't pick a shape. I guess I was hoping for something deeper with that question.
It had to be him, but harmless. The him he wanted that wouldn't hurt.
Well, that's deeper, I think.
Varric... It's not like Solus and Cole. Varric and Cole are... I think he's understanding of him. Yeah, he's a kid. He presents as a kid because that's harmless. It puts people off their guard.
The Red Templars have dug in here.
And so people supposedly would be willing to be more vulnerable with a kid around and all that. Lots of red lyrium. Hello. Let's roll. Oh, they're doing some distance things at us too. Cole going in and out, phasing in and out. Get out of here. Shadow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! That guy just slammed me to death. Well, here's one. Oh, but we don't have a... Oh! I just made a massive mistake in not bringing a warrior today. Didn't I? Can we break this anyhow? By ourselves? Really? Do I really need a warrior? Because I seem to recall the very first one we destroyed without using a warrior. So I'm really hoping we can repeat that miracle again. How? Do I just start shooting? Okay. Okay, thank God. Thank you. I'm kind of curious about the Shadow Codex we just got. I'm not sure if I can find it though. What was this? Phoenix. P. Elemental P. QRS. Shade. Shadow. The specimen was fresh. Ooh, it doesn't look very shadowy. Oh my god, it's all red lyrium. The specimen was fresh, killed only a few hours ago by a troop of chevaliers patrolling outside the city. Their captain told me, in a strained and sickly voice, that a group of Red Templars had descended on his men and massacred them. I gave him my condolences, but he seemed not to hear me. The one on my slab was fast, the captain muttered, much nimbler than its bulk suggested. Imagine my nausea when I opened up the creature and saw that red lyrium had fused into the bones, overgrown its lungs and spread like a fungus into the brain. As I watched, the red crystal pulsed and spread the smallest fraction of an inch deeper into the flesh of the corpse. Blood drained out of the surrounding tissue, as if the lyrium itself were feeding on it. I have ordered my assistants to wear masks and gloves while burning the body. Posterity forgive me, I want no truck with the forces in that thing. The lyrium itself feeding on tissue. feels somewhat alive. Red Templar Knight. At first, I was only suspicious. Some of my brothers and sisters were acting strangely, spending time in the company of those who only days earlier we hadn't even given a passing glance. I would enter a room, and they would all be sitting together, talking in hushed whispers, and then they would stop altogether. I felt my intrusion keenly and withdrew, wondering how it was that I was not included in this group. Was there dissension in the Templar ranks? Were they speaking of rebellion against the Seekers of Truth? I could not fathom it, so I kept my peace. Then I saw the lyrium vials Sir Randall kept in his gear. It was accidental, as he had them wrapped in dark cloth and immediately covered them when I entered his quarters, but I did. They were red, not blue. Again, I held my tongue. Now I wish I had not. More and more of my fellow Templars stop talking when I walk into rooms. There is little talk of continuing our hunt for the rebel mages. There is little talk of anything at all. I see the red vials they wear openly around their necks, no longer hidden. They are stronger than the rest of us, and it suddenly seems as if proper blue lyrium has become rare. Shortages, they tell me. I saw Sir Randall this morning, and his eyes were red. For the first time, I'm wondering if I should abandon my post and flee the Order for good. Really recent? The red lyrium stuff kicked in after the rebellion started. Corypheus was taking advantage of the chaos in general. Darewind's Mouth. Built into the cliffs of the Storm Coast, the port at Darewind's Mouth once connected the Dwarven tides to the Waking Sea. In addition to increasing trade between dwarves and their allies in the Tevinter Imperium, direct access to the deep roads meant diplomats from Orzammar could visit the port without fear of losing their stone sense. The site thus became a popular meeting place for ambassadors of the two nations. When two Darkspawn incursions forced the dwarves to retreat into Orzammar, the deep roads leading to Darewind's Mouth was sealed and the port fell into disuse. At least all reputable use of the port ceased. Bandits, smugglers, and pirates are known to use the various caves in the Storm Coast, including Darewind's Mouth itself, for their own gains. Yeah, the deep roads. You can get to the deep roads from here. Do we just cross the sea? Really? I didn't think so. Where do we go then? Is there no... Yes, there is. Hey, it's the group again. The bandits. Or just a generic graffiti. When we get back to Skyhold, let's remember to plant the Black Lotus. That seems a little bit rarer. Okay, we got... Surprise! More Red Templars. Are they immune? Cold resistant. Oh, fire vulnerability. Perfect. Perfect. Not me trying to, I'm trying to get used to this tactical. For some reason, I find this a lot less intuitive than in Origins. Like in Origins, it was just second nature. You had to pause every now and then. I even enjoyed stuff like having to use pommel strikes to disable some people, but here it feels a lot more like they don't actually want you to use it. We don't need to. Like 99% of the time, we don't need to. Is this the vein we can destroy? No. Oh. Red Templar key required. I'll get your Templar keys. Oh. Hello. Wow, they had a thing going on here. Dwarven Banner Crown. Oh. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me, Varric. Any more people needing to be killed? I'm here for you. Surprisingly, so far it's been okay with our little messed up party composition. Get them before they can even come over here. Let's keep blasting, keep blasting. Oh, these are level 16. I'm level 16 now as well, but we might want to be a bit careful then.
It smells a bit of dead fish, don't you think, my dear?
Dead fish? Here? In a cave? I suppose. Would you like to give me... Did we get a red key just now? Oh. A red Templar key? If not, we gotta keep going.
They didn't get to say goodbye.
You all right, kid?
A Templar at Therenfall Redoubt. He wanted to make the world safe for his daughter. Then he turned red inside. She doesn't know.
Do you think she should know? Knowing would make her sad. Would that be considered helping her? I'd actually really like to know Cole's answer on that. Unsigned journal. The red potion was bitter and burned my throat. It was nothing like the lyrium I know. There was a hum in my mind, a held note that seemed to course through my entire being. The power it brought was incredible. I felt as if I held all the world in my palm, and I could crush it with a thought. Is this what the Maker feels? I don't think so. I can think of nothing else but that power now. A taste of the limitless makes it impossible for a man to be content with the ordinary. Why be what I am when I can be more? Dangerous, ambitious line of thought. So I don't know, did we just not get the red lyrium key? Let me try again. Maybe I got it from the dead bodies just now? If not, we'll just move on. Ah. Gotta be careful about fall damage here. Nope, I didn't get it. Alright. Continuing forward then. Bridge that definitely doesn't look like it's gonna collapse. You know, aside from the specific red lyrium patches that we break, there's still so much more. I wonder if the Inquisition is cleaning up after me. I'm getting the biggest ones and then they get the rest. It's a weird statue. Person just lying down here. A lot of goodies though. And then this person's holding a block of cheese? The cheese actually looks real. That's okay. Sure. Alright. Let's go, guys. Guarding that one patch. We can do this. Yeah! Pull him back. Didn't even need a barrier. Thank you very much. Looks like there might be red lyrium. Here we go. How many times do I have to click on it? Does using skills matter? I can't really tell. Okay, immolate. Immolate killed it. That's good. And that's... Was that 9? 9 out of 12? Oh, how do we cross here though? Right, that's another lyrium thing, but I can't... Oh, is this related to the red Templar key? It looks like we're trying to come in from another side, although I can't tell if that's specifically where we just were. Probably though, right? Maybe I gotta find the key elsewhere first. Alright, I gotcha. Taking down your base of operations, Red Templars. Do they even have any intelligence anymore? Or are they walking corpses? Even that part I'm not too sure of. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's get ready to roll, guys. Got a big one here. Let's go. Just you? Are you resistant to fire something? Fire resistance, cold vulnerability. Oh, it's different sometimes, huh? It's not always the same. Oh, you're basically dead. Well, good.
I believe we've broken the Templar's hold here. This location offers easy access to the waking sea. Who knows what they might have accomplished had they been allowed to remain.
Didn't seem like they had that good of a foothold on here. Restore the port on the Storm Coast operation. This is gonna continue as a war table thing?
This boat still looks seaworthy.
Oh! Okay. Hold up. There we go. 10 out of 12. The one that we couldn't reach yet? Wait, we still haven't gotten the key though. The Red Templar key. This guy didn't drop it. Did he? Did I miss it? Maybe like here? Look at that chest. Red lyrium spikes coming out. I don't remember having seen it. I'm just not sure if we're supposed to come back later or did I miss something along the way. There's no internal map on here, so it's a little bit difficult to tell. Maybe beyond the boat.
Our coastline's always named for melodrama. The Storm Coast, the Wounded Coast, the Morose Coast. It's just water.
They gotta make it memorable. If it's coast number 1, coast number 2, that's not memorable enough. And this one is pretty aptly named, I would say. It's just, it literally is storming 24/7 here. Oh, wow, okay.
Looking at the world from the other side, far away but real.
Dragon Island. Don't like the name of that. Oh, wow, it's like a completely different region. Okay. I'm not sure about the name of this place, though. We can go back. Are there any camps here? Because coming back here in the future might be kind of annoying, if not. Did you remember the first time we came to the Storm Coast, though? We saw a giant fighting a dragon, and we killed the giant, but I'm pretty sure we never saw the dragon again. And then thinking about what this island is named. Ooh. Oh dear. Dragon baby's here. Just one dragon baby. Dragon blood. D. Dragon. We read this one? Dragonling. Newly hatched dragons are roughly the size of a deer and voraciously hungry. They live for a short time in their mother's lair before venturing out on their own. The slender, wingless creatures are born in vast numbers, as only a few survive to adulthood. Are we in the mother's lair part? I kind of feel like we are. Druffalo. They said the mages were coming to Redcliffe. We had to leave or be caught in the middle of their war. Guy said that it would be safe in Denerim. We left as soon as we could, but the little ones could barely walk a mile. I was about to turn back when Guy saw a herd of wild Druffalo passing through the hills. He said, "How different can they be from horses? Or Brontos?" Oh, but those horns. I was afraid and told Guy not to go, but he said we had no choice. Guy said he would catch up to us, that we should continue on. We kissed goodbye and he left. The children and I kept walking. 1 day passed, 2, then 3, and I knew in my heart he was dead. I almost gave up. One morning, I was fetching water from the river when I thought how easy it would be. They would just slip away, and I would just follow them. No more pain, no more fear. As I searched for my courage, I heard a crashing through the undergrowth. Bandits, I thought, or a bear. But instead it was a giant beast, with a pelt of blue-gray and gleaming black horns, and riding its muscled back was my Guy. I feel like we read this one before. The Druffalo was enormous but gentle as a doe. The children called her Bluebell. I never told him what I almost came to that day. But Druffalos are dangerous though, we know this. They actually are. Fennec. My dearest and best father and lord, you are strong and fair, and obviously the most handsome Arl in all of Ferelden. I want a Fennec. Please, please, please get one for me. I saw a picture in the book that Bridget was carrying from Master Fergal, and it is the fluffiest and most delightful creature I've ever seen. The book said they live in the mountains and eat voles and repulsive things like that. When I get mine, I will feed it only nice things, like cake and pearls. Please, please, please send someone to catch one. I really need one right now. Ruby wants company. It's not my fault Primmy and Bobble broke. Don't believe anything Eileen says. Please? I promise I'll spend no more gold on silks this month. It's too cold anyway. Your most loving and obedient daughter, Habrin. Habrin Bryland. Bryland? I don't remember this last name. Even though this is... a Ferelden Arl. Reports indicate that Habron did receive a white fox as a gift from her father later that month, and she promptly lost it down a well. Oh, this kid is kind of violent. I don't know about that. Yeah, we keep hearing noises around here. You hear that? It sounds like a eagle or something. Not a good sound. Are you guys... I'm just curious about your, Oh, you're dead already. Immunity, physical effects. That's all. You hate fire? You love fire? I don't know. Either way, pretty sure your mom is probably around here somewhere. If we can get a camp, feel like I'd be happy. But judging by how usually the camps would be marked already, I don't think we're gonna get one. But should I at least give it a try? We don't exactly have a good party composition today. We don't even have a tank, so I really feel like we're not gonna have any success with any potential dragon slaying. But if we're here already, do I owe it to myself to at least give it a go? Oh. Maybe let's continue looking around. Maybe there's other stuff here. Who knows, right? Oh dear. What's happening there? It's making a huge fuss. It's gigantic! It feels even bigger than the one we saw before. The one that we did kill? Oh, it's breaking down the trees. Oh! I think we should leave. You know what? There's always another time, right? 19 is probably a little bit too much for us, I think. Don't even have to give it a go. Look at the bright red skull. Yeah, doesn't seem like there's anything else around here. So should I just go back for now? Can I even go back? Curious about the red lyrium, but maybe I'll go back and check out the war table that we saw here first, and then to confirm that it's not anything we can or cannot do right now. There's Darkspawn tunnel here, and then Iron Bowl is over here. I'm not sure how to get over here. Is it just walking on the beach? I didn't walk on the beach before. Another Darkspawn thing next to the Astrarium. Probably did this one already, right? Because there's a thing next to it. There's also stuff down here. Oh! Deep Road's entrance. Okay. We'll go do Iron Bowl next time, but I'll probably get this one while I can. Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
Am I to understand, Varric, that you knew the apostate who destroyed Kirkwall's chantry?
Unfortunately, yes.
What could he possibly have hoped to accomplish with such madness?
Exactly what he got. A whole lot of innocent people killing each other.
I take it he's no longer on your Winter's End gift list.
Depends. Does a flaming sack of Bronto dung count as a gift?
Only if you tie it with a silk ribbon, my dear.
I wonder if we have any idea where Anders is. I don't know. Do we want to know? I think I'd rather not know. He should just do his own thing. Are we near... Is that Darkspawn? It is Darkspawn. Did someone just die, though? Got a codex again. Oh, some people are helping us, I think. Maybe? Dude, this time we actually get to see Darkspawn around here, as opposed to just somehow getting a whole bunch of codex entries.
Darkspawn above ground. Just what we needed. I watched someone nearly die from the blight. It's not something you forget. The only way out was for her to become a Grey Warden, which means she's stuck fighting Darkspawn the rest of her life.
She doesn't have to, right? It's the generally accepted duty of Grey Wardens to fight Darkspawn, but does she have to? At least until the calling. Oh god, we gotta help. Gotta help our dudes here. Whoa! Verloc Alpha! Oh, that guy's freaking done! Put a rift here. Help him out! I can't help him! I can't give him a barrier. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I came late because Varric was talking. That was one of the Hessarian blades, I assume? Okay. I think we have our cave here. Right. But the other time, the one next to our camp, they were so good. They destroyed all the Darkspawn before I could even see anybody. Oh, we don't gotta go in. Cool. 2 out of 4. There's one down here. We haven't even been down there before. Kinda wanna get this one before we move forward with Iron Ball. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll get over here. And then there's stuff here. Shards. Yeah, I'll get over here.
One by one they follow me, laughing, drowning in the sea. The rest of the poem is sad.
The first part wasn't? Okay, Cole, thank you for enlightening me. We're getting a little close to whatever's here. Do we have to climb up? Actually, we might. It's judging by the... We'll wrap around a little bit more first. The seas are pretty violent here. Oh, no. That looks promising. No Darkspawn around here? Oh, but look at that. That's probably some spider den. I haven't been here before. Yes, we're disturbing the spiders again. Stay in your lane. Don't come here.
One down.
Yeah, there's stuff inside. And a different exit. So you can just leave if you want to. Oh, it's a different entrance, different exit. Alright. But we can't leave just yet. Darkspawn. Be gone. Herlock Alpha. Yes, we're in the right place. Get you with a rift. I feel like at some point I just totally gave up on the whole trying other people. Let's try a little bit. Let's try a little bit.
We're done.
Yes. The caltrops! We gotta get close to people before we drop the caltrops. No, we're not! We're not done! We still aren't. But maybe for our purposes... Oh, it's so dark here. But there was a fire. Here? Well, good. That's 3 out of 4. And the last one is in an area that we haven't even been to yet. Ah! It's scary when you're so gigantic and just all up in my face. All I wanted to do was light that up. Okay.
Am I to understand that you are writing a book about me?
Well, it's just notes right now.
What kind of book is it?
I was planning on a political thriller, some backstabbing, power grabbing, maybe a murder or two. I've never really done an Orlesian serial. It's a gamble, but you never know.
And what role do I play in this thriller of yours?
The villain.
Actually, you're the villain.
I don't think she would disagree. I don't think she would find it insulting. She knows what kind of person she is and what role she plays in like the overall society, okay? It's part of being good at the game. You know yourself. And are we going back out or in? Why is there more stuff here than before? Where'd you all come from? Where'd you all come from? I'm just trying to leave here. Actually, we don't even have to leave. We can fast travel out of here. But for the sake of seeing what's outside. Okay, now everyone's just stuck in the tunnel here. Great. Guys, move. Shuffle out. Alright. Well, I kind of want to... If we keep going this way, we can probably do some astrarium stuff. I'm curious how we'd even get over here. Follow the river here? Follow the mountains? Like, where do we start? I have no clue. But since we have a little peninsula thing, I guess we should take a look. Oh god. We never looked around here that carefully. Oh, maybe we should have gone out the other way. Do we just walk across? Is that a thing? Seems like it. It's not the most elegant, but gets the job done. Just walk in. Morn's Outlook. Am I expecting resistance? Enemies? Anything? Well, astrariums. At the minimum. Is this my second or my third one? I don't even know. Oh no. Why are there dragonlings here too? Is there more than one dragon on this island? I hope not. They die pretty easily though. The kids! Wow, if we kill so many kids, once the mom finds out, it's not gonna be fun. Oh, there's so many. Drop something good for me, kids. Some research materials. We've walked across the astrarium, but I don't think we can. Whoa! Oh! Wait, can I walk up like you're walking down? Can I do that? Hey. Dragon blood. Hey, thanks for showing me the path, little buddy. Because I was gonna give up, because it seemed so slopey here. Yes? Yes? Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't have a plan. I'm just trying stuff. Here. Are we gonna get it? On first try? Am I missing anything? Oh, wait. We got it! Alright. Hey, the tip above the odd and the even nodes really helps. Thanks to whoever said that. Constellation Verveniol. Commonly referred to as the oak, the constellation Vervanis is generally represented by a towering tree with leafless branches. Many scholars believe this is a representation of a nature that harkens back to the lore of the early Necromanians, whose beliefs largely align with animism, prior to the rise of old god worship and the creation of the Tevinter Imperium. Others, however, believe Vernarius was originally a constellation of the Elven people, specifically a depiction of Andruel, goddess of the hunt. Vertanadal, or the Way of Three Trees, is a central tenet of Andruel, and some believe that Vervanis originally represented this concept. A tree. Some cave back over here. I can't remember if we've done this one already. We must have activated an Ocularum before though, because apparently there's shards here. Oh. There's a rift. I'll look at this first. Yeah, there's like a whole thingy here. Somebody was here. They built something. No, I think we just didn't know about the Ocularum, but it was always here.
I have it. Let me try again.
All right, kid, let's see what you've got.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cole.
Cole who?
It's me, Cole. That is my name.
No, you're still not getting it. Sorry, kid.
Keep trying. Keep trying. Cole. A lot of things that we take as intuition. It's just being a human. People don't normally have to think about being a person, but for him, very much is not intuitive. Oh, If it's all the way across, these shards are going to be so far apart. Throw me a bone here. Give me an easy one. Wow, look at that statue. That's gigantic. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's on the beach. It's on the beach. Okay, not too bad. Alright. But there's a shard here as well, right? Somebody lives here. Morin's Outlook. The large statue situated at Morin's Outlook once served as a marker for ships coming to trade with the dwarves. Beyond an assumed connection with the great port at Darren's mouth, nothing is known of the statue's namesake. That's how long it's been. People up in here. Fire's lit. What? What is it? It just says red. I was actually looking forward to reading that, but we didn't get an actual reading thing. Okay. There's a shard here. Get the rift. Get the shard. Call it a day for the exploration. Yeah, we gotta help out Iron Bull too. It was the thing about how the Qunari wanted an alliance with us. Ah! Where is the shard though, I wonder? Because why was there a shard here without an ocularum? Did I previously activate another ocularum without me remembering there was a shard? I just don't remember that happening at all. We don't have barriers. Guys, let's be careful.
You can't hurt me.
Oh, we can get a good view here. Got one. Better than nothing. I think I got two actually. This one and this one. Ooh, don't hit! Don't hit! I wonder if the spirits from the Fate and the Darkspawn would naturally get along. Just thinking about how many creatures are not supposed to be at the Storm Coast, but they are here right now. People coming through the rifts, and then also Darkspawn from the deep roads, I guess.
All right, how much trouble am I in for this book?
Don't be ridiculous, darling. Why would you be in trouble?
For the villain thing?
Not at all. I find it delightful.
Seriously?
My dear, if I didn't want people to fear me, I wouldn't dress like this. The book is perfect.
See, I told you! I told you! She doesn't mind it! She gave a hearty laugh. And yeah. Alright. Cool, that's that. If I knew how to get here, I might want to try. I just don't know how to get there right now. So I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. And maybe let's go to a camp and yeah, let's do Iron Bull's thing now. The Ben Hasrath have offered an alliance with the Inquisition. Accompany Bull and his chargers to meet with our contact in the Storm Coast. We'll change parties.
All right.
Oh.
Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
I just had to have Iron Bull in my party and then the cutscene started. We have Cole, Dorian, and Iron Bull today.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
He's so humanized now, not very Qunari-like at all.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Qun.
Oh
It
no.
was for me. After the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter, I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
Dorian is surprisingly being chatty here, even though it's Iron Bull's thing. This guy was enslaved. This is an improvement. Dorian knows Tevinter is not perfect. You might not want to hear it, but at least here, the Qunari, they're not slaves. They choose to follow the Qun.
I'll take the discipline of the Qunari over the corruption of Tevinter any day of the week.
Let's hope you never have to actually make that choice.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
Venatori.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting red lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's not have that happen.
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Good. They have counter-arguments for everything I've thought of.
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Alright. Our party's gonna be one side, and then the rest of the charges will be the other side. Gat.
Just waiting on you and Hisrad. Iron Bull, I guess.
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharan?
Yes. He led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharan, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And you decided to start following the Qun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you saved the elf boy to yourself.
Well, that might just be a random anecdote. When would it ever come up? Oh yeah, I just saved some elves from the Devinters some time ago.
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharan longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
Oh wow, I thought he just went back to the Qunari being like, I infiltrated into the Inquisition. No, he straight up told them, hey, I told them about me being a spy and that's how I joined. Gutsy.
It sounds like following the Qun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, The explosive power in Qunari cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Qun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Qunari were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never going to change.
If you stay, will it change? Remember how back in Kirkwall, the Arashock, there was that whole incident where the criminals, they were elves too, right? The criminals were pretending to join the Qunari, to follow the Qun, to escape the punishment of being criminals. Well, here we have someone different, someone who actually wants to follow the Qun.
How did an elf end up working for the Qunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Qunandar. We're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Qun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
You mentioned your family. Are they still enslaved?
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Qunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Qunari don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Qunari troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You'd get more use out of our ships, I imagine. And the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
You can help us from the seas?
Do you have a minute to talk about the Qun?
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. But I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Qun.
It's not what I follow. I don't know enough about it to say too much more.
To be honest, I don't really understand enough of the Qun to judge it.
I think you have to be raised under the Qun for it ever to make sense. The people who join as adults either end up unhappy or, well, for many, it's just a kind of form of slavery. I like the simplicity. I like knowing my place and knowing that it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
He has some self-awareness that people will view it as slavery. The whole... You don't even get a name. You don't get a name under the system, and we're all doing the same thing. You're assigned to certain tasks. That's your role in life. But it's still better than being a slave in Tevinter.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure, Inquisitor.
Alright, well, thank you. Thank you. Venatories?
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
They have the priests.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
You can tell they have a lot of trust in each other. That's nice. Iron Bull is a pretty charismatic leader.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges! Double time! Let's move!
Let's go! Clear out the Venatori.
You gave your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship. It's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Where exactly we are here? Okay, we'll just go straight there. If we can get a shard along the way, that would be kind of cool, but not gonna count on it. Wait, I'm going the wrong way already, aren't I? I'm going... I gotta follow the shapes of the lands. Oh, okay, no. I do have to go here. There is an invisible wall. Here? keep wanting to go everywhere.
Think I know what your problem is, Dorian.
I have only the one?
You see a man who's burned out, who left his people and entire life behind. And for what?
You're not suggesting we're similar?
How's that mirror treating you? Pretty picture, isn't it?
I may vomit.
Wait. I'll flex a little for you. Make it easier.
But Iron Bull, he hasn't really left the Qunari, right? That's not the impression I got. What is this? In the Mists, the Windline Marcher. The story of the Windline Marcher is an old one. The earliest versions of the tale appear in the Exalted Age. Said to be a two-mast brig that set sail from Antiva City carrying cargo bound for the Free Marchers. The Marcher was lost in a storm and never made port. Weeks later, she is seen on the waking sea, miles out from Kirkwall. A sentry from Hightown spots her floating in the mists, her sails full, though there is no wind. Boats are launched, but no matter how far out to the sea they go, they are unable to reach the Marcher. Finally, the ship recedes into the mists and is gone. From that day on, she is spotted by sailors on the waking sea, always through mists and always before a storm, and is said to herald a violent death for all who see her. Of course, the legend of the Windline Marcher is often dismissed as superstition, and in recent years, the sightings of phantasmal vessels was proven to be nothing more than a trick of light upon the water. Still, the story continues to be told, its intent to chill, amuse, or even titillate. As a consequence, the tale has grown more colorful over time. In many later versions, the Marcher is manned by a crew of stunningly beautiful spirits who can fulfill one's deepest carnal desires, should one succeed in boarding the ship. In one particularly outlandish retelling in these versions, the Marcher is sent on a disastrous journey to pilfer the secret recipe for Qunari ale and is lost to their cannons. She later reappears in important moments in Theodosian history and abducts legendary figures, Andraste included, who then band together aboard the Phantom ship to attack Parvolan. Well, I hope we don't run into this ship. Venatores! Feel free to drop tomes for me. Do you guys want to drop tomes? You guys want to drop any of that? Get him, get him, get him. Guy with a shield. Let's blast him.
Can you make out any of your mercenaries down there?
Not from here. Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
I've been gathering a little bit too much. Well, I'll pick up whatever's important then. I don't think there's anything I can do about it right now. Everyone already has every slot filled up. Oh, look! Dorian has a crappy amulet. Give him a better one. Superb amulet of willpower. Willpower? Willpower? Is that needed for mages? I don't... Here you go, Dorian. Do you wanna do some staggering? Look, it's because I love you that I give you purple stuff. I gotta start clearing all this out again. There's no... Oh, you know why? It's because there's no merchant in the Storm Coast. Yeah, there's not a single merchant here. That's fine. I think it'll be... I don't know if they stay. I don't think they stay. Not like back in Dragon Age 2, but... Who cares? Anyway. Gotta go this way. We're all along the roads. Zealot. Oh, guys.
Hold still! Goodbye!
I gotta actually walk myself here. Here we go.
Iron Bull's reports say you're a demon.
I'm trying not to be. Sometimes it's hard. I want to kill a lot of people, but I don't.
Ooh.
Because the Inquisitors bound you.
Because it's not right.
Bull, how can you work with a demon?
He's all right.
Demon. He's not... Iron Bull judges people by who they are. I think that's really, really abundantly clear. Just look at his company. It's a mixture of different races, different beliefs.
Get ready. We're close.
So he's worked with Cole and has judged that he seems alright. And someone who's willing to say that themselves that they are a demon, like, sometimes I want to kill people, but I don't. Someone who really does want to kill people wouldn't say that. He's trying hard to restrict himself and all. But it is a little bit alarming to hear that, though, that he does have those urges. Is that just a natural spirit thing? Mage! Get the mage! We should have gotten the mage first. Oh, no, no. You ain't doing that. Cole, be careful! Cole! You can still get materials, thankfully. All this stuff that I can't pick up. How painful! But we're in the middle of something now. It's too late. Signal the dreadnought. I don't think any of this is better than what we have. Oh, dread! Unique helmet. Iron Bowl only. Okay, this we gotta have, obviously. Iron Bowl. Take off what you got right now. You have a really crappy one, actually. It's only 7 armor. Yeah, because this one... Oh, 7 damage. Damage? Is that normal? But you can take it off. Which actually increases our inventory count by a little bit. Sorry, man. You just gotta destroy some of this stuff. Because we need space. Badly. Give me that. We don't need that. Dagger? I don't think that dagger is even better than what Cole has. Way not better. Because Cole's daggers are 200. Yeah, that was like 130. Here you go, though. Iron Bull. Let my enemies see me on the battlefield. Let the dread seep into their bones, and knowing their end is nigh. For this moment, I am not a man. I am a force of nature and the bringer of death. Wish we could see it. That's all we needed. There is a rift there, but I'm not here for that today.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
Oh. Oh no.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah,
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
they do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Qunari. You'd be declaring yourself Talvashoth.
I don't think he cares.
With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad, for this alliance and for the Qun.
I know what you want. I know what you want, and I'm for it. Yeah.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
This random elf is more into the Qun than Iron Bull is. It's just a set of rules, but if you base your entire life around it to the point that you can't imagine not following it. I actually want to say this, but why don't we focus on solving problems?
We can make this up to your people.
No.
No.
You can't.
Oh, wow. Oh, this one was a little bit interesting.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks,
Sinks. Qunari dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys. Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
Well, thanks for coming to tell us. You're not welcome here anymore. Bye.
So much for that.
How do you feel? I mean, you were still working for them. Hey, now the conversation between Dorian and Iron Bull kind of makes sense. Did that play a little bit too early, I wonder?
I'm proud of you, Bull.
Thanks, boss. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
How did the Chargers come out of the fight?
Just fine. Thanks to you and the Chief, we had plenty of time to fall back. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the Chargers tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
It's back to training. Interesting. We actually had a choice in this one.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
Didn't feel good for Iron Bull, though, I bet. Should we talk to him and see if he has anything new? Yeah, the previous ones felt like we were going through the motions. This one explicitly had a choice, and it was not an easy choice for Iron Bull. But I feel like his leadership, his ability to gather that band of people, it's one of his greatest strengths, and to just leave his men behind like that, he would be a changed person. And that's what he wanted to do anyway. Ultimately, yeah, I mean, right now we don't have the alliance with the Qunari, so it's fine. We're just back to... We're not losing anything. We just didn't gain anything.
Inquisitor! Come, have a drink.
You alright?
To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
Oh, alright.
And what exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras lok.
And what does that mean?
It means drink!
Okay. I look confused. Is it strong?
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam.
It didn't spit fire.
Qunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said, you shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right?
Okay.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
He's getting a little bit drunk.
Why do you think the Qunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago?
Oh.
Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
I'm not even sure if that's just a Qunari thing. Look at Sarah. Apparently she enjoys seeing dragons too. Seeing dragons get killed specifically.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Oh, I'm... Okay. Only because... I'm gonna black out.
Nice. To dragons!
I think we're a little bit too drunk right now.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan!
What does that mean? You can sort of read that as he's drinking a lot because of the whole thing that just happened before too. Oh, there's another one.
You wanted to see me?
What? Oh! Whoa, what's...
Bull!
I got it!
Wow. They've come to send people to kill
my
him.
soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
Those were just random lackeys.
You knew the assassins were coming?
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hasrith training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking. See? Like that. If I'd warned you or the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
We know he's really good at his spy work, so okay, fine.
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit, but that's about it.
I don't think we should retaliate. We expected it, but I'll ask him. I don't think we have to, though.
Are you interested in getting some payback?
Against who? The entire Ben Hasrith? Besides, this wasn't serious. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talva Shoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
I'm sorry, Bull. This is really what I think, but it is a romance-tinged one.
You acted like a Talvashoth for years. That didn't change you. Neither does this.
That was just a role. This is my life. As one of those. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
You did it for a reason, though. You didn't do it to have fun or whatever. You just...
You're not a Talvashoth. That's a Qunari word, and you don't follow the Qun any longer. You're Iron Bull, mercenary captain for the Inquisition.
I can live with that. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Thanks, Bull. I mean, the whole decision, I feel like, if you look at it really logically, like the whole thing, the war table mission we had with the soldiers at the Frostback Mountains, it wasn't the strategically good one in the long run. But the Chargers are people that we've already come to know, and they just weren't dying on my watch, okay? Even without Iron Bull saying that to me, I don't think I would have let them die.